Imagine you wake up one day with a burning fever. No medicine. No doctor.
No hospital.
Just a cave. Some rocks. And your tribe. What would you do? Well, for 95% of human history, this was reality. No antibiotics. No surgery. No painkillers. So how did ancient humans survive sickness? The answer is far more fascinating than most people realize. Modern humans have existed for about 300,000 years. But hospitals? Only about 200 years old.
Antibiotiques?
Just 100 years old. That means, for almost all of human history, people had to deal with sickness completely on their own.
No Google.
No WebMD. No pharmacy. Just nature, instinct, and a little bit of luck. But here's the amazing part. They actually figured out some brilliant ways to survive. Some of those ideas are still connected to medicine today. The first thing ancient humans discovered: plants. They noticed that certain animals, when sick, would eat specific plants. Dogs eat grass when their stomach hurts. Bears eat certain roots when they have infections. Scientists think ancient humans may have learned by watching nature, and they experimented over generations. Over thousands of years, they built an entire library in their minds. This leaf helps stop bleeding. This root may reduce fever. This bark helps relieve pain. And here's what's incredible. Willow bark contains a natural compound called salicin, which inspired the development of modern aspirin. They discovered its effects thousands of years ago. Without laboratories. Without modern science. Just careful observation. But plants alone weren't enough. Ancient humans had another secret weapon: each other. When someone became sick, they weren't always abandoned. The whole tribe often helped them survive. We know this because archaeologists have found ancient skeletons with serious injuries and diseases. Yet those people lived for years afterward. That could only happen if someone was feeding them, protecting them, and caring for them. In a world where survival was everything, people still chose compassion. Pretty powerful, right? Every ancient tribe had one special person: the shaman. They were the world's earliest healers.
Par herbal expert.
Part spiritual guide. And part community leader. The shaman knew which plants might help different illnesses. They performed rituals to comfort the sick. They used music,
Danse.
and fire to reduce fear and bring hope. And here's the interesting part. Modern science shows that belief, social support, and reduced stress can sometimes help recovery. Today, we call one part of this the placebo effect. Ancient humans didn't know the science, but they understood the importance of hope. Here are some facts that might surprise you. Fact 1. Ancient humans even performed surgery. Archaeologists have found 10,000-year-old skulls with carefully drilled holes. This procedure is called trepanation. Researchers believe it may have been used for head injuries, severe headaches, seizures, or even spiritual reasons. And amazingly, some patients survived. Fact 2. Ancient Egyptians wrote medical texts around 3,500 years ago. They described more than 200 diseases and treatments. Some of their medical ideas, like cleaning wounds and using bandages, are still reflected in medicine today. Fact 3. Living in nature exposed ancient humans to many different microbes. Some scientists think this helped shape their immune systems. There's even a scientific idea called the hygiene hypothesis, which suggests that very clean modern environments may play a role in increasing allergies and some immune disorders. So the next time you take an aspirin or visit a doctor, remember, thousands of years ago, someone was sitting in a cave, chewing on willow bark, trying to solve the very same problem. Without Google, without modern science, ancient humans weren't simply primitive. They were intelligent, resourceful, and compassionate. Their observations of nature became some of the earliest foundations of medicine. And that's pretty amazing. If you found this interesting, subscribe to @aethronzone, because we're just getting started. See you in the next one.